Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Tori and welcome to Tori's Room. Please subscribe and welcome back to my subscribers. Today is a good day. It's a beautiful day. It's a nice Saturday afternoon and we're here to, talk about something fun. I feel like the last video is a bit intense, but I feel like I really enjoy talking about that. But today we're here to talk about something that I may enjoy more. I may enjoy more. So we're going to talk about types of friends to have. If you guys remember, I like 2, 3, 4 videos ago, I posted a video on types of friends to avoid, and I feel like you guys really like that. Like it got a lot of reaction from you guys. So today we're talking about types of friends to have. It's the ones that I want to avoid. Which friends are you having? Which friends should we be looking out for? Which friends should we be keeping an eye out for, So here we're going to talk about types of friends to have. So we're just gonna jump right into the video, and yeah, you can leave your ideas in the comments as you go by, but let's just jump right to the video. Number 1, friends who communicate. Now, there's nothing worse like having friends who don't tell you anything, and most of the time, if I have these friends, I become passive aggressive if we don't know what they're thinking. Like, I need friends, like, it's good to have friends who communicate what they're thinking or what they want directly, like adults, Like, most people don't like communicating because they've already made up an answer of what the other person is thinking. I've had friends who've told me, like, I didn't tell you that because I knew you'll be mad. You don't know I'll be mad. You don't know that. Like, it's me. I'm the one who knows whether I'll be mad or not. Like, I need friends who, like, communicate what they want. I want to go out next week on Saturday. I want, like, if something is wrong, I need a friend who's gonna tell me, like, I don't like the way you shouted at me the other day. I don't like the way you raised your voice. Of course, this communication is being done respectfully. I don't need anybody to be throwing hands at me like I need to be done respectfully. So that's the first friend to have. Look for friends who know how to communicate their feelings, know when to communicate. I don't need a friend to call me out in public or scream in public, like shout in my face in the name of communication. I need it to be done properly and in the right place. Next type of friend to have, in relation to the communicating friend, we need a friend who listens and understands. Because I know of friends who you're communicating, but they don't listen, or they listen to respond. They're very defensive. Like, they don't want, when they're listening, it's not because they want to understand you or try and fix the problem. They're listening so they can get armor for their defense. They're looking for a loophole in your communication where they can come in and say, well, I didn't do that. I don't remember. Like, it's not. We need friends who, when you're talking to them, they're listening, and you can see that they're listening because they're there, they're quiet, they're active listening, like the ones we learned in English, like non-verbal cues. That one, we need friends who listen to you, take time to listen to you, and take time to understand. Friends who ask questions like, oh, when you say that, like, I want to know, what do you mean? They want to understand you. They want to understand their actions and how it affected you. They want to learn you as a person. I feel like friendship is just like you presenting who you are and people rocking with that, people becoming friends with that version. So if friends should want to know more about you. Next, friends who are always positive. Let me tell you, there's nothing more draining than having negative friends. And I know sometimes, like, a bit of negativity feels comforting. It's like when you meet up with your friends to, like, trash talk. It's like a cute bonding. I know you all do this. Stop. Like, when you meet up with your friends, just trash talk and just be like, and complain. It feels good, but like that all the time can just become a bit draining. Like, every time you're going to meet, you just know that's what you're talking about. We need at least one person in that friend group to be a positive friend. Like the world could be coming down, everyone could be going through problems, but you need that one friend be like, guys, like look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. At least like we're living. At least you still have a job. At least, you know, and not in the condescending kind of way I was talking about in the last video where they're trying to make your problem feel invalid. Like these are people who try to light up their room, you know, like they're always positive, like, I'm so sorry your phone got stolen, like I can help you look for another one, it's okay. Like they try and bring you up in the moments where you know when you go to see this friend, you leave there feeling, you know, yeah, everybody needs that kind of friend, at least even if it's one friend, or even if it's a trait in the friends you already have. I feel like that's required. Next friend, a popular friend. I know this is controversial or not. Why is it even controversial? It's not. Everybody, I feel like, at least needs one popular friend who knows everybody. You know, it can feel annoying when you're walking, especially like in uni, you're walking around and they're always willing to say hi to each and every single person. But that's an important friend to have, because these are people who will connect you to people. You know, they will take you to places where you can meet other people. You know, like the people who are very outgoing and in a way also like encourage an outgoing spirit in you. Like, you know, these are people who just know people, know places. They just know and they're known. I feel like that's an important friend to have. Like, it can get annoying, and I feel like there may be some cons to it, but I feel like focus on the pros. You know, be positive. You know, look at the positive side of having a popular friend. Next, a real friend. So, by real, I mean, these are friends who will never lie to you. They will never tell a lie, and their truth may seem harsh sometimes, but it's never a lie. These are friends who will serve it to you the way it is. You know, you'll be there crying, oh my god, he said that, you know, he doesn't like the way I look in that dress, but I just feel like it's the dress's fault. And then they'll be like, so he said he doesn't like you in that dress. Like, they serve it to you in a way, it's just like they hold up a mirror. Here, look at yourself. See yourself. You know, I feel like everybody needs that, especially when in moments where high emotion moments and you need to make a decisions. Go to that friend, because they'll help you make the decision from a realistic point of view. You know, like they may not be, and I feel like they don't want to be mean. They're not mean to you. These are people who, and like the ones in another video, they don't mask rudeness or malice with jokes or give the truth brutally. You know, there are people who, it may sound a bit harsh, but it's the truth. It's always the truth. Like, it's always the truth to them. Like, they're just real like that. And I feel like each one of us needs a friend like that. Like, because you all know we have high moments of delusions. And sometimes we just need to think like practically, like how to go about some things. Next, we all need respectful friends. And respectful doesn't mean boring. I feel like when you bring the word respect, just like, are we not going to back to that talk? Yeah. Because most of us tolerate disrespect, and that's why you're in the problems you're in. So here we are. We need respectful friends. Friends who respect your boundaries. Friends who respect your other relationships. Friends who respect your things. Have you ever invited friends to your house and they're just using your things? Maybe that's my own personal boundary, but I feel like friends who are considerate of you, like they respect you as a person, and they know that, I mean, we're close friends, we've known each other for like 10 years, but like, I just can't do 1, 2, 3 things. I know she will be happy with me doing 1, 2, 3 things, you know, like, I feel like it's just sometimes the things, the stories I hear, it's just like, even if they did not say that, like, where is the common sense? Where is the common sense? Because sometimes the things some people do, it's just like, are you intentionally trying to disrespect this person, or what is that about? What is that about? I was seeing this video on social media. I'll put it here.
Acha nikwambie kitu, wewe unanga adabu. Respect my relationship. Sina adabu aje? Kama wewe uko na adabu yako, mbona ukwenda kwa mtu mwingine? Mbona ukukuja ukaniambia niache, sasa ndio unakuja kuniaddress? Sasa we were having fun and we were drunk. So sikuja hapa kuniambia shit. Hapana. Ni mwanaume anasikiza vizuri. Stay away from my man. Mwanaume. Period. Sasa nikuulize. Mwanaume ndio anatetea hivi. Chill babes kwanza. Sandra unanipasha hapa nilirombosea chali yako. Unamclaim hapa, unamtetea. Yeye penye yako mbona hakuwa anakutetea? Unajua sasa yama anakutetea.
So basically this and it's a skit or whatever, but this friend is again his friend because like she go with like her man, they dance with her man, and then the girl is just like, why didn't your man say no? He's the one who came on to me. Ma'am, have this seat here. Sit down please, because what is that? Like, fine, even if he did that, but that remains at what it is. Oh, is that lipstick on my teeth? No, I'm saying that remains what it is. His actions, what you did, is all up to you, and that is disrespectful to your friend. It's just like people try to make excuses for everything. Please respect your friends, even if you guys have a fallout, you don't like them. And let me go to the next one. I'll talk about all of these in the end. Please let me bookmark it. Yeah. Next, we all need compatible friends. These are friends where you guys share the same interests. You know, I like football. Okay, not me, I'm just saying. I like football, she likes football, you know. I like going to concerts, he likes going to concerts. I like painting, he likes painting. I like picnics, she likes going to picnics. Like, these are the people where you just vibe over the same common things, you know. You guys like the same artists, the same movies, the same activities. It's easy like to hang out with them, you know, making a plan. It's just like there's nothing you guys never talk about. You guys are like almost the same person. Like, even when you first meet, you're just like, where have you been? I can't believe they like that one artist who you never even thought anyone in the world knew about. Yeah, they know about that one beauty secret and you thought you're the only one who knew about it. They know about, you know, these are people who you connect with, like literally, like you guys are the same person, just different phones. You all need that kind of friend. Next type of friend you should have. We all need that one friend who knows you. Now, some people call this person a best friend, but I don't believe in best friends. But that one person who knows you, they know when you're not acting like yourself. These are people who be like, what's wrong? You're acting weird today. You're not yourself today. You know, these are people who know your family. You know, like they'll be like, you're not acting normal today. Is it about your friend? Is it about your sister? Is it about your brother? Like, they know you to an extent where they know what could be bothering you. They know how you act. So they know sometimes when you do something, it's out of character and they can confront you about it. These are people who, when you're in an emergency, out of everyone in that friend group, you can call them, you know, like you guys are like tight. You might not be even that close like with others, but these people know you have like some history together, you know, like you have some bond together. These are people who you can live in their house. These people you go to sleep over and you stay for like 5 days and you're still there. There are people where when you're going through a heartbreak, there are people who you go to them and they'll take care of you. There are people like you guys, like, you know, you take care of each other. It's a mutual kind of setup thing where you guys have, it's just going on and you guys are okay with it. And yeah, we all need that one friend who knows you, maybe even more than you know yourself. Yeah. Next, caring friends. That one friend who is just like so nice and just so caring. They always, when you're unwell, they're like, oh gosh, they're way to take care of you. You know, when they come to see you, they come with food because, you know, like they're just caring. They care about you as a, like, your well-being. You know, when you go for vacations, there's a friend who carry the sunscreen. And their friends, they know that one caring friend who's just like looking out for everybody and looking out for you, you know, like, yeah, it's nice to be taken care of, and they do that like willingly, like they're happy to do so. They're happy to take care of their friends. Yeah, so we all need that one caring friend. And we've come to the end of the list. If you guys have any other ideas, please leave them in the comments. And before that, I'll talk about like the respectful friends thing. Please do not take disrespect because from your friends because you're afraid to lose friends or you're afraid to lose that person. If somebody disrespects you, there's no way to undo that, you know. Like, I feel like when someone can disrespect you and they do it repeatedly, or they do it, I don't think this person can turn and respect you until something big happens. Disrespect is disrespect. Stop making excuses. I can already see you trying to stop that. Disrespect is disrespect. So I feel like call out your friends when they disrespect you or when you feel disrespected. And I hope for us to continue having like fun, respectful, mutual, loving friendships, and that you can continue like growing in them. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave your ideas in the comments, your opinions in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.